I was hoping you'd say he played Kaneki because that's a bigger.
That's a major role.
That's a big role. Yeah. No. This Ed Sheeran.
He's not the dumb football player. He's not the nerd.
He's not Lorenzo Lamas.
He's just rump.
He's just rump.
Just rump.
Okay, how much do you pay for that? A 2-hour video of a bad production, a high school production of Grease, where a freshman named Ed Sheeran is rump.
Yeah, I mean he'll be in Summer Lovin'.
Yeah,
he'll be in Grease Lightning, of course.
Yeah. And at the end, he'll be with all.
We go together.
Yeah, but not a lot of Ed Sheeran. You'll see.
Not a lot of Sheeran.
They're expecting millions. They think they'll get millions out of it.
I don't think that'll happen.
I always wonder. You know, when I was in high school, I emceed something called Showcase, which was our talent show. Now, I was the MC. I didn't actually do any.
How many years?
Did it? Well, I only emceed it once.
Okay.
But I came back to judge it as a celebrity judge.
Was Rump unavailable?
I went back twice.
Oh, man, there goes Rump.
Years later, you know, when I gained some fame, I thought to myself, I wonder if anybody ever pried that videotape of me emceeing out of somebody's hands. You know, was there money exchange? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We've got him on video.
Hang on to this. That kid's going places.
He's a rising star.
I'm going to get this.
Did you see those lame Letterman-esque jokes?
I did totally Letterman. It was all Letterman. I wore tennis shoes with a tuxedo. That's how Letterman I was. I mean, this is the height of Letterman.
Lettermania.
Oh, God. He was huge.
Yeah.
And I was hosting, and I thought, I have just done it. Now, the sad follow-up to it was when I went back to be a celebrity judge. Now, I've mentioned this before.
You pooed all over the entire event.
Big time.
Now,
Not meaning to.
No.
It was an error on my part, I suppose.
It was sadly, this has happened not many times, but it was joke construction.
That's how many times I am a poor. I don't tell a joke. I don't construct a joke well.
No, you don't. And that's why we love you.
That was well constructed, Big.
I don't construct a joke.
It's not your fault.
No, it is. It is. You know, people come up to me all the time. And they go, "Da bargain bin." That's a poorly constructed.
Maybe the worst ever.
That is a moment.
In the history of humor.
A da bargain. I mean, in the history of humor, which goes back generations,
Terrible.
Eons.
centuries. That's the worst ever told. Worst construction of a joke.
Worst construction, yes.
Da bargain bin. When I was trying to do this great joke, in my head it was going to be great. It's no good. I'm not good at joke construction. That night at Showcase, when I was
as a returning
celeb to judge Showcase, this is about 5 to 10 years after I've graduated high school. They had us all put on a card what we were in high school and our memories and that kind of thing.
Is this for that year's host?
Yes.
To read.
The MC came as a woman now, and she came, a girl, and she came out and was reading, and she was like, you know, it was like the other judges.
You remember the other people on the panel?
One was, he ran the store where we rented videotapes, James, and he was there, and then another guy.
He didn't get like Miss Randolph County, like the reigning beauty queen.
No, they had a guy who did community theater.
Oh, okay.
They had one of the owners of one of the big stores, you know, in Ashboro, and me. There were 4 of us there, and they were reading all our cards. And on my card, I wanted to construct a joke, so I put, you know, that I had hosted Showcase, which was an Ashboro High School thing, 7 or 8 years earlier, and it was the most boring showcase of all time. As a joke on myself.
Making yourself
the butt of the joke. That's what I wanted to do, was make myself the butt of the joke. But the young lady who was reading it came out, and she goes, and our final judge is Chris Kelly. You know him from XX radio station. And he hosted Showcase 7 years ago, and he said it was boring. He said Showcase is boring.
What?
There's a spotlight on me. And she goes, he says Showcase is boring. And I was like, no. I don't think Showcase.
The video guy slides his chair away from you.
No.
I meant I'm boring.
It's poor joke construction.
It is.
A month ago, I tried to get Dave on a joke. I thought it was a tremendously good joke. It had props with it. he had complained during a game of Pyramid during garbage time that the font was too small on his piece of paper.
He couldn't read his game piece.
That's right. So the next day, I planned it out, and I made the font so tiny that it looked like there was actually nothing on the page. I mean, it was so tiny.
It was like postage stamp
Exactly.
sized, the entire piece of paper.
Yeah, and I had to print them all up that way. And when Dave went, I handed it to him and just waited for the laughs. And Dave's like, I can't read this.
What is this? Is somebody's computer broke?
Nothing.
No.
Crickets.
Yeah.
No.
And then, a predecessor of mine used to say, if you're explaining, you're losing. And I explained.
Well said.
I said, the joke is.
Don't you see?
Yesterday you said.
The joke is because
You said you couldn't read the font the
That's
other
what you
day.
said. Remember
I made it smaller.
No, if you have to explain the joke is over. You've lost the room. It's done. That's what I was doing at Showcase. No. I was saying, no, I'm a bad joke. I don't construct jokes well. That's exactly right.
Well, Dave doesn't take kindly to jokes either. Sometimes.
No, you're right. He does
Yeah,
not.
we had. Remember the. This is still kind of the wound is still fresh, but the parking lot incident
Oh, very funny. To
with
me.
a coworker from
thought that
like
was hilarious.
2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
You really missed this too, Biggie. Biggie wasn't here.
I heard about it coming.
Okay, yeah, and you told us it was coming.
Yeah.
Well, here's what happened. Dave has a parking space that he pulls in every day.
We all park in the same places
spot,
every day,
even though the lot's
the
empty.
Yeah.
lot is pretty much empty.
Okay, well, there's another guy that works here early in the morning, and he parked one day too close to the line where Dave would be parking.
He was over the line.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was over the line.
And apparently he does this a lot.
Bad parking. So Dave's like, this.
SOB.
Yeah, he can't park.
Can't ever park.
I can't park this and that. So he makes a big deal out of it, Well,
Dave took a picture
showed
of
it
the
to-
coworker's car clearly over the line.
That's right. Well, so the coworker the next day parks like on the line, so it's
Angled.
Yeah, angled.
Clearly taking up 2 spaces.
Yeah, and then like the next day after that goes literally like
Sideways in.
over 3 spaces, for fun. And he had told Biggie this is coming,
I'm
and
going to gradually make it worse and worse and worse.
every day for like 3 or 4 days it got worse and worse. And I thought that was really hilarious.
I did too. I thought it was really funny.
Well, day 1, Dave says nothing. Day 2, he says nothing. Now, day 3, now it's parked across like 4 spaces where Dave would normally be parked.
Great.
And I said, do you see what Jerry's doing out there? And Dave's like, yeah, that a-hole. Through him. Son of a bitch. He said, can't park. It's like, but surely you see the humor in this. Nah, he's not human. He's lazy.
Stupid.
He's lazy and stupid, and he can't park. He's an idiot. And I was like, yes, but this is
it's funny.
You see what
I say,
because
this
you
is-
said
yes,
and he
to me that was well constructed. I said, but Dave, that's funny. It's not funny. I know what funny is. That's not funny. Goddamn. I mean, he doesn't like a joke. Dave does not like
No.
a planned joke, especially if he's been wronged in the first place.
Yes.
So that's why I learned it the hard way with my what I thought was a brilliant prop joke.
What is this? Who can read this?
Exactly.
Did you print this in Sans?
It's a real issue. He does not like that. That's exactly right. Yeah. Let me get some soft copy in
We're
here.
glad he's part of the show.
We love him.
He'll be here shortly.
Don't tell him we talked about him, though.
No, don't say that. Christ, you see what this idiot's doing? Yeah, but it's for fun.
Don't you see?
That's not fun. Nothing funny.
It's just kind of fun for fun. No.
No, he does not. He doesn't care for any of that. I'm going to do some soft copy here, from soft to hard. All right. First, soft. Billie Eilish fans are melting down over accusations that she's, her words now, queer baiting. Their words, queer baiting. Okay.
What?
All right, explain.
What?
Can you say that?
I don't know.
Well, she's been seen out with an actor named Matthew Vorse, and it appears that they are dating. But a lot of people are saying she can't be dating him. She's LGBTQ. But no one's ever said that. But apparently some things she has written has led people to believe she's LGBTQ plus.
Oh.
And they're saying, how dare you do this? We thought you were an L or a G or a B or a T. Or
Yeah, she's never said that.
She never said that. She never said that. But they're all saying, you've let us down.
And that's a fact. She's never said it.
I don't
know.
believe she
No,
said I
she's
don't
never
know
come
that.
out and said.
Yeah. Long story short, Billie has been romantically linked with this actor who has been seen out, spotted getting cozy at Disneyland, and this has thrown her fans for a loop who thought she was indeed. in the same-sex relationships.
Where do you put her, Kelly, since I know Olivia Rodrigo right now is the hottest? Where do you put Eilish? Is she up on that list?
Yeah, it was last year for sure. But I never got into Billie Eilish. Maybe I did without knowing it, but
I don't think her music ever got to you.
I don't
you
either.
You would know some of the songs just from your
Yeah.
listening to Top 40, but she never appealed to you because, remember, she would wear giant baggy.
Oh, that's right.
But you like
jumpsuits.
that. You like that she legit wore the baggy
I was
clothes.
right.
But then her hair.
The green hair.
The green hair. The slime green hair.
I didn't like that. I don't like slime green hair.
Yeah.
When women look, you can pierce and tat. I know all this is being done. I get it. But the hair, it's like, what in the world? Does anybody think like a hot pink or a slime green hair?
It's the thing, man.
I know. It's not my thing, but I see it a lot. I see young
yeah.
people
But it's
with
the most temporary of all those, too.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, except maybe the piercing leaves a hole. Yeah, I agree. It is temporary, but I always just think to myself, good gracious, what are you thinking?
Yes.
Good, great. Right
Good
there. That shows you're out of touch. Good gracious. Good gracious.
He thinks green hair's ugly.
That's right. How many times have I been booed? Oh, God. Why are either Dave or I here?